Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Paper Craft 67, and today I am sharing my first creative design team project for Sue at Paper Inspirations. I have chosen to make a little journal for my design team project. The kit that I received from Sue was Kathy Holden, and I will attempt to link my unboxing video up there in the comments. But yeah, so I received the blue and green palette sampler paper pad and 2 die cut sets, some coffee stained paper and cardstock, and this beautiful stamp. So when I started going through the paper pack, I was a little tripped up, to be honest, in the beginning, because these are colours that I work with but I don't work with. So what I thought I would do is I split the pack into 2. So I picked all the predominant green papers, and then I kept all the predominant blue papers together. And I just thought what I would do, I have created the journal, and I thought I would do a flip through of this tonight, and then over the coming weeks leading into June, I thought we might make another one together on camera using all the blues, all the blue papers from the paper pad. So what I have done, I have created this little journal, and for my cover I have used a business envelope because I just love that little peekaboo window. So the cover is made from a, as I said, business card envelope, business envelope, and I have cut it down to just over 7 inches by just over 4.5. I used the green palette sampler pages, and I've collaged my cover. I have used book page, and I have used some sewing pattern paper, and I did do some hand stamping. I've used some little metal book corners for yeah, just to add something to the corners, and I've done some really messy stitching with the machine in a darker cotton all the way around to give it that really old grungy look. So for the front cover, I have used the ephemera. I've used a lot of the die cut ephemera pieces, and I just made a little pocket on the front with a one of the die cuts, and this one I just hand sewed it on, so it sort of is held in place with some stitching. And this was one of the in the green section there was a lot of these scenery style pages, so I have kind of played on those throughout the journal. So this was one of the pages, and as I said, this is music paper. I've used the little die cuts. I've just sewn, where are you in camera? I've just sewn a little journal piece there, and then I've just filled it with ephemera. I've just made this little scrappy journal card, and that was actually part of the page, and I just love the boat with the cherry blossoms. So, and I have backed that onto some of the coffee stained lace papers that Sue has sent me, and just machine stitched. And these pieces here, which I've just machine stitched around, are pieces from the die cut kit. And then this here was is the stamp that Sue sent me, this beautiful postal traveller stamp. So they stamp out really nicely, so I have scattered some of those throughout as well. So that's my front cover, and they just stack really nicely inside this little pocket here. And so I've got my little peekaboo window there, and I just think that's really sweet. And then when we open it up, I've put a pocket on the front cover, and again I've just taken pages from the kit and layered it up with some cheesecloth and another little ephemera piece from the die cut kit. And then inside this pocket I have added some more of these lovely stamps from the Postal Traveller stamp. And again, just bits and pieces of ephemera from the Kathy Holden die cuts. This one is just a little envelope, postcard that I made with mystery box elements, but I just thought it matched nicely. Another piece from the die cut kit. And then I just collaged a journal tag. Again, pieces from the kit, some papers from the kit, and I've just added in some doily and some gold fibre and just given it a cotton tie. And I've, again, backed that onto the coffee stained lace paper and just messy stitching all the way around. And then this tag here, which I've turned around, again, I've taken from a page from the book, and I've just used some wallpaper and different pieces, a bit of Tim Holtz number sequence. And again, I've backed that one onto the lace, coffee stained lace cardstock. And this lace ribbon, we received that in the May mystery box. So I just loved how the white against the white. And I just turned it that way because I thought that makes a really pretty little image behind the peekaboo window there. So these little pockets I've just made from book page, so they can hold quite a bit in there. So I'll just load all this back up like that. Again, I have included 6 pages from the coffee stained lace paper, and it's growing big. For a little journal, it's quite chunky. So for my first page, I thought I would put a pocket, and I've used again, which page? I've used this page here from the kit to make my landscape pocket, and I've used some ruffles that I bought from Sue some time ago. This piece is ephemera from the Kathy Holden die cuts. And then I've just put some numbers here from this washi tape roll that we received in the mystery box, which is brilliant. Love it. Put a little eyelet there, and I've just made this a little tuck pocket. So I have taken just an index card, and I've just used elements from the die cuts and this beautiful cherry blossom, I think it is, paper. And then I've just used some wallpaper that I have here, and I've sewn around, put a bit of a cotton cluster in behind there. So that's a nice journal card, and it tucks nicely inside that little pocket there. Then when we flip it over, I have taken again some more of the coffee stained lace paper, and I've just made some little journal spots. And I've used some of that beautiful pink floral from the kit. And that just kind of sticks in the back of that pocket and overhangs that page there. I've left a spare page between each embellishment, so there is still plenty of room to write. This one here, I have made a little pocket. It's like a diagonal fold accordion style pocket. I've put one of the philosophy tags and the ball chain. I've attached that just by punching a hole onto the back section. And this little pocket, I've just included some, again, I've made a collage with the ephemera from the kit. The papers are all from the green tones throughout the kit. And again, I've just played on different aspects of these landscaping prints and just made tiny pieces of ephemera backed onto the coffee stained lace paper. And again, I've just used some mystery box elements as well, just to make some ephemera pieces. So that's a little pocket in there. Then when we flip it over, I've just again used all little elements of the die cut set, and I've even used the packaging from the various kits just to cut out like flea market finds, just to sort of add some interest. I've made a journal, a specimen card with, I love this blue image, that it's like the old Wedgwood willow print or whatever it's called. So again, this was part of the packaging for the actual paper pad. So I've made a little one of those. And then here I've just cut them from the packaging because I just think they're so gorgeous, and you could cut them in half to make them little dangles, or you can use them as journaling spots, and I just loved that. So I've popped one of those in there, and then in this back pocket again I've got the other section from the packaging that shows all the different designs in the paper pad, and then 2 more of these lovely tickets from the Postal Traveller stamp set, and that sits in there. So this little flip out you can attach to the journal down on the page, or you can just leave it floating as I'm doing. I've just spray painted a little bulldog clip in black, and then with that beautiful piece of that willow print that I refer to it, I've just made a really sort of old grungy journal card, and that one just slips in behind that little pocket, and then I just attach it with that clip to the page, just like that. And then we flip over again, and I've just again put in another one of these little journal spots, just for some extra room, or if you wanted you could seal both sides and make it into a little envelope. So he just sits there as well. So another spare page from the lace, the coffee dyed lace paper. Now this tag here, this big journal tag here, I have again played on this paper, this print here, and I've just cut it down to make a nice big journal card tag that I've again backed onto the lace coffee stain card. And then that's some more ephemera. I've just made a bit of a dangle. But then again from the packaging, I've taken the same image and I've just made a little specimen slide with that image, and then a label. And again, I've used another philosophy tag on the top there, which goes like so, just with the ball chain. And I've just topped it with some lovely, what do you call that stuff? Rick-rack, and some other bits and pieces that have come in mystery boxes over time. And I've just attached that to that page with a gold paper clip. And again, I've just made another one of these little journaling spots, just so that I love this paper. It's so pretty. So I just wanted to include that in there. So you've got 3 different journaling spots. And then we come to the last page here, which again, I've made a little pocket out of a book page. And again, cheesecloth, and built up the different colours of the green tones throughout. And yeah, just made a bit of a collage with the ephemera, the die cut pieces. And in this little pocket, again, I've just collaged another index card where I've used some of the coffee stained paper and the paper pad, and then some more elements from the die cut pieces, and just done the really shabby stitching all the way around. And then I've just made another tag like the one in the front, because I just think that is so gorgeous. And I've put an ephemera piece there and just made a bit of a dangle. Again, used some of that white lace that we received in the May mystery box, and just some more elements from the die cut piece there I've just made into a bit of a dangle. Bulb pin. And then I just love this piece of ephemera, so I just thought I was going to leave it just like it is. It's just so very pretty, very countryside, beautiful cows. So I just thought that was lovely, and it's a nice area to do some journaling on. And then again, I had a little bit left over from this piece of the patterned paper, so I've just made that into a little postcard, and I've just cut a stamp from one of the other pages and did some hand stamping on there and backed that onto the coffee stain card. So that one lives in there as well. And then I've got again 2 more of the tickets, 2 more of the stamp tickets, the Postal Traveller stamps. So there you go, more book corners on the end, and yeah, just some collage of all different sorts. So it's a nice journal. It fits really lovely in your hand. It's not too big, but there's just enough, and there's still, in the pockets and things, there is still plenty of room in there if you were to add more ephemera. But yeah, I will admit the greens did trip me a little bit. It's not a colour that I work with a lot. And I did sort of find it a little bit difficult at first trying to put things together. But when I started to look at it as like I was at a flea market and what I would find at a flea market, then it sort of all come together, because at a flea market, everything is with everything. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the process. It's been a challenge, but an exciting challenge. So yeah, as I said, I think I did jump in a little fast. I think the design team project was due in June, but I thought I would get a little bit of a head start, because I thought we could create one together on camera in the coming weeks. And also with me maybe having to move at any time, I thought this way I'll safeguard myself against time as well. So what I will do is I will leave it there for tonight, and I'll come back early next week, and we'll do the first part where we start to do the decorating of the cover in the blue, and then we'll do pockets and so forth, and then some ephemera. So I will link all the products down below in the description box. I will also link all of Sue's social media down in the description box. And if I can't attach the card, then I will also link below my video of the unboxing, if you wanted to go back and see what it all was like before I started working with it. So thank you very much, Sue. Am loving working with the Kathy Holden. It's beautiful. So yes, my first creative design team project for May/June for Sue at Paper Inspirations. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's just a quick one. I just wanted to get this video out there, and then we'll start working on the next journal over the coming weeks. Okay, everyone, please stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.